Me and Kevin Hart had a little problem.
Yeah.
Is Kevin was a dude that had came right up under me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And he blew up, and he got famous, and he got rich, and they were no longer talking about Mike Epps. But before Kevin came along, they was talking. I had this shit locked down.
Right.
I did. I was out on the road, but I didn't know that other part of the business, which was business.
Business.
You know, I got in show business, and all I was good at was the show part of it. Cause I didn't grow up under business. And all I could speak for was really my work, which in later on in life, that shit ended up helping me because I did good work. And I didn't get the big accolades, but I did good work. But Kevin Hart knew how to do that show and that business. So he was able to get in there, and then I had to end up learning from him.
Damn.
That's how that shit worked.
Yeah.
The old learn from the new learn from the old. And I didn't understand that. So I took it to heart. You know, I took that shit to heart. I was looking at him like, shit, this is a little dude that came up under me that opened up for me. That sometime I put money in his pocket. And he don't remember, but a couple times I've seen him and he kind of brushed me the wrong way. And see, people do that shit sometimes, especially if you get some success. Sometimes if you get some success and you hot and a person see you and you don't respond to them or act a certain way with them, especially if they are OG to you, they'll take that shit to heart and all. This motherfucker think he better than me, you know? That's how that shit ended up happening. And I told him that when I seen him, I said, you know what? You actually end up putting fire under me. That's what it ended up actually doing. It put fire under me because at the time, man, I was settled in whatever the I was settled in. I needed some young to come along that was hot and the people was loving them and looking at me like, what you gonna do? You know? That shit hurt, but at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, you know what? I know what I gotta do. I gotta stick it to them. So I just went back to my regular roots, to who I really was and how I started comedy, you know? And that shit helped me, propelled me to keep going and stop looking at the new, stop looking at the old, and just focus on what you got, because there's only one Mike Epps. Ain't gonna be no other Mike Epps. It's only one Mike Epps. Go do Mike Epps, and you're gonna get whatever you get from that. And once I focused in on that, I was able to breathe and I'd be free and not look at the young coming up or the old.
So in other words, a lot of what Kat was talking about, that some people rubbed him the wrong way. Some rubbed you the wrong way. You just didn't take it the way Kat did.
Right.
And voiced it. Because you could, but you're like, you know what? Let me leave well enough alone. I'm eating, I'm okay.
Yeah, and that's a testimony to believing in yourself and believing in your art. When you believe in your art and your testimony, I have a lot to believe in that'll help, that keep me from getting into bullshit.
Right.
I'm a good actor.
Right.
So I can rest on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm good at what I do. So do I really need to do some other bullshit to get people to look at me? Hell no.
Right.
But it's days I wake up, I'm like, oh shit, I need to get a podcast.
Right.
Because it looked like the business is leaving me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Oh, Shannon Sharpe just got a big ass deal. I got to do this. Right. Let me go get me some glasses and a tight ass shirt. I'm serious. I started looking at little tight shirts and shit. I said, I'm finna do it. I'm not lying. That shit did cross my mind. Because when you see a getting money and success, you start thinking, your way your mind flick is like,
I can do that.
That's right. And I'm gonna get left back.
Right.
But only you can do that. This is your thing.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, because you were on the Friday After Next with Ricky Smiley.
Right.
I had Ricky Smiley on the show, and it was great. Ricky was unbelievable. He's one of my favorite guests.
Right.
He divulged some information that I didn't know.
Right.
He said that he was originally cast to play Money Mike. Kat asked me, why? I said, Kat, how am I supposed to know? I wasn't on the set. I gotta take, if you were to say, you know what, Sharpe.
That's not true.
Check this out. If you were to say Sharpe, I was originally scheduled to play Damon.
Yeah.
I gotta believe that because you were there. How would I know that's not true? So I said, Kat, how would I know that's not true? So Cat. So when we released the episode,
Yeah.
and we had that clip that Ricky said that he was originally scheduled to do Money Mike, Cat responded up under it. I didn't think he said anything bad. I didn't know that wasn't true.
I don't think that was true. I think that knowing Ice Cube and watching how he works, because I done worked with him many a times, and he is involved in the casting.
Yes.
I think Ice Cube might have, vaguely told, because that's how Ice Cube is. He might tell a nigga, go read these 2 parts. I want you to read for this one and read for that one.
Right.
I don't know if that's what happened.
Right.
But it's something in the longer lines of that.
Right.
Where Ricky could have thought that. But Money Mike was originally the guy.
For like I'm saying, so
Off the
if
top.
you look at it,
Yeah.
I don't
think Ricky liked the part he played.
Because he had the bandana on, you really couldn't see it.
Yeah, and he said that me and Ice Cube was really hitting him hard with the tree. You know when we found him, and that nigga kept saying, "Man, y'all hit me hard with the tree." And Ice Cube was like, "What's up with this dude?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "I'm not hitting him hard with the tree."
You was framing.
I wasn't
you
hitting
was framing
that nigga,
him,
man.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, hey, Mike, you was framing on him, man.
I wasn't hitting that nigga with that tree. Ice Cube slammed the tree on that nigga. And when he slammed it on him, Ricky got up and said, "Okay, that's it. No more of the tree slamming on it."
Man, I can see now you went overboard with it.
Man, I swear, I wasn't the one hit. Yeah, I was hitting him with the tree.
You was hitting
But
him.
I really wasn't trying to hit him with the I mean, sometimes when in acting, I think Ice Cube might have told me, go ahead and hit the nigga for real with the tree. No, he didn't tell him that. Oh, that nigga Ricky go mad. I knew them did that on purpose.
Yeah, and so that was the situation. I didn't know. I was like, well, damn. I remember thinking, I said, CJ, man, he revealed that he was supposed to be Money Mike. I said, people gonna really love this because he get. So I didn't know.
But can you see Ricky as Money Mike?
No.
Right.
It's hard to see because when we've all seen somebody was originally supposed to play this part, or somebody was supposed to originally sing this song.
Yeah.
And after you hear that person sing the song, like, I know you can sing, but I don't think you would have did it like this person did it.
Yeah.
So no, I can't see him. I think Ricky played the role of the Santa Claus, and he played it amazing.
Yeah.
That klepto Santa Claus.
Do you think Gonzalez should be sitting where you at right now instead of you?
I don't know if that's his call. No. But
I just said that. I'm just fucking with you.
But if you look at the tight ends, look at all the tight ends. Me, Jason Witten, Gates, Gonzo, all the guys.
No, you took that shit to the next level though. You made it where you was the first tight end that was catching that shit.
Yeah,
You know
but I
what
think
I'm
the thing is, you know what it is, Mike?
You said it all.
When people come sit across from me,
Yeah.
within the first 5 to 10 minutes, they look at me and they say, "This man ain't judging me." Whatever I've done or haven't done, I don't look at somebody with judgmental eyes. And so they're willing to open up to me because I don't have any judgment.
That's good.
And I think that's the thing that people love about me. You got them drunk or I didn't lead nobody. I don't make nobody say anything. So the question.
They just want to you like a detective. Dude. You make tell on themselves. Like on First 48, the niggas just sit there and just tell the nigga all that shit. That's because most of these need a daddy. You look like a daddy to some of these.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before 2 something.